When I got my AWS certification, I thought something would change overnight. I thought AWS would suddenly make sense. I thought I'd feel confident. I thought doors would open. They didn't. And that moment taught me something most people don't realize until much later. AWS certifications are useful, but they are not the destination. They're just the beginning. Let me be honest. Most of us start our AWS journey with a simple belief. Once I get certified, I'll finally feel ready. And that belief isn't crazy. Because everywhere you look, certification is marketed as the ultimate goal. Study for this exam, pass it, put the badge on your LinkedIn profile, and now you're AWS certified. But what no one explains clearly is this: certification tests knowledge recall, not real understanding. You can know the definition of an S3 bucket and still not know when to actually use it in a real system. You can pass EM questions and still freeze when permissions break in a real project. That's where the confusion starts. It's not because you're slow or bad at AWS, but because certification was never meant to be the finish line. Now, let's be fair. AWS certifications are not useless. They do 3 important things really well. First, they give you structure. AWS is huge. Certification forces you to learn the basics in a guided way. Second, they give you language. You learn the names of services, concepts, and patterns, so AWS stops feeling so foreign. And third, they give you proof of effort, not proof of mastery, but proof that you showed up and learned something. And that matters. But here's the problem. Many people stop there. This is where things break down. After getting certified, people start asking, why do I still feel so lost? Why don't I know what to build? Why aren't recruiters responding? It's because real AWS skill isn't built by watching explanations alone. It's built when you break things, when you fix things, and when you make design mistakes. You truly learn when you realize why a service exists, not just what it is. Certification prepares your mind, but real skill is built by making decisions. And decisions only come from doing. So here's the mindset shift that changed everything for me. Stop asking, what certification should I get next? Instead, start asking, what problem can I solve with what I already know? Instead of learning 10 more services, learn how 3 services work together. Instead of just copying projects, change them, break them, and then rebuild them differently. Instead of memorizing architectures, explain why an architecture exists in the first place. That's when AWS really starts to click. Here's something many people don't like to hear. Recruiters don't reject you because you're not certified enough. They struggle to see how you think, how you explain trade-offs, how you approach problems, and how you learn when things go wrong. A certification helps you get noticed, but it's your understanding that keeps you in the conversation. That's why two people with the exact same certification can have very different outcomes. So here's the truth, put simply. An AWS certification is a foundation, a learning guide, and a confidence starter. But it is not proof of readiness, proof of experience, or proof of depth. And that's okay. A house doesn't end at the foundation, but without it, the whole thing collapses. If you're certified and still feel confused, you're not failing. You're just at the next stage of your journey. And if you're not certified yet, don't fear it. Just don't worship it. Use certification as a tool, not an identity. Build, break, explain, repeat. That's how real AWS skills grow. If this helped you see AWS a little differently, you'll probably enjoy the other videos on this channel, where I break down cloud concepts in a way that actually feels human. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.